A vibration older than memory is whispering through your bones right now. Your DNA is listening to sounds you never consciously notice. One forgotten frequency could shift the entire architecture of your future. Deep inside you, a hidden resonance is begging to wake up. What if your true power was never about effort, but about tuning? Sometimes, the universe introduces itself not with words, but with a single tone. Most people don't collapse under massive failure, they crumble under quiet disconnection. You carry responsibilities, expectations, and the weight of appearing fine even when you feel anything but fine. It's the kind of heaviness that doesn't come from one big event, but from years of moving in directions you didn't consciously choose. You laugh when you're supposed to, work when you're required to, and show strength because everyone expects it. Yet inside, something feels muted, dimmed, diluted. There are nights when you sit alone, scrolling, staring, breathing, and you feel a strange distance from your own life. It's as if you're watching yourself from the outside, wondering when you drifted this far from who you used to be. You don't tell anyone because there's nothing dramatically wrong. But that's exactly what makes it worse. You feel lost without having a clear reason for being lost. Your mind races. Your chest feels tight for no obvious cause. You wake up tired even after sleeping. You start avoiding silence because silence forces you to meet the version of yourself you've been ignoring. Deep down, you sense there is something dormant inside you, something powerful, something ancient, but you can't access it. You feel like you're operating at 30% of who you could be. And strangely, you can't explain this feeling to anyone because no one taught you the language of inner misalignment. There's an ache you can't name. A longing you can't locate. A hunger for clarity you can't articulate. You try self-help videos. You try meditation. You try discipline. You try goal setting. Still, something is missing. It's not motivation. It's not intelligence. It's not opportunity. It's something deeper, something inside your biology feels switched off. And no matter how hard you push yourself, you feel like you're trying to open a door that isn't even connected to the room you're standing in. You aren't broken. You're out of tune. The shift often starts in the simplest ways, a sound, a tone, a vibration you don't consciously analyze but your body reacts to instantly. Maybe it's a meditation tone someone recommended. Maybe it's a deep hum in a piece of music. Maybe it's the resonance of chanting from a culture you've never experienced. Something about the sound feels familiar in a way logic can't explain. Modern quantum biology shows that DNA is not still, it vibrates. Each strand pulses, oscillates, and communicates through electromagnetic frequency. When you feel emotionally drained, mentally foggy, spiritually detached, your DNA is literally vibrating out of coherence. Your inner frequency becomes scattered. But when a specific sound enters your awareness, a sound aligned with ancient harmonic patterns, your body recognizes it faster than your mind does. Picture a woman named Alina. For years she lived with a fog she couldn't shake. Not depression, just a dullness that refused to leave. One evening, by accident, she played a frequency tone while cleaning her room. Within seconds, her breathing changed. She felt warmth rising along her spine. For the first time in years, her mind felt quiet instead of chaotic. She didn't understand it, but her body did. That small shift became her turning point. Ancient traditions from Egypt, Tibet, Greece, India, all understood something science is only now confirming: your body responds to sound as information. Not music. Information. Your DNA is like a tuning fork. When exposed to certain frequencies, the lost frequencies, it begins to reorganize itself. Your neural pathways soften. Your emotional centers stabilize. Your intuition heightens. You feel more you than you have in years. This isn't magic. It's vibration. We forget that the universe itself began with a sound. So why wouldn't your personal rebirth begin with one too? To begin activating these resonant fields within your DNA, you need a combination of breath, sound, and intention. Here are 3 exercises to awaken your internal frequencies. Exercise 1, Sonic Breath Realignment. Sit comfortably. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold the breath gently. Then exhale with a soft humming vibration. The goal isn't melody, it's resonance. Feel the vibration run through your jaw, throat, and chest. This connects your breath to your vagus nerve, regulating your nervous system and preparing your DNA to receive harmonic signals. Exercise 2, Frequency Immersion. Choose a single pure tone, something between 432 Hz and 963 Hz, put on headphones. Close your eyes. Let the sound move through you instead of around you. Don't think. Just observe. Notice warmth, tingling, pressure release, emotional shifts. This is your cellular field responding, reorganizing, and remembering. Exercise 3, Harmonic Visualization. Imagine a vertical line of light inside your body. Then imagine this line vibrating gently like a string. Each inhale brightens the string. Each exhale smooths the vibration. Now imagine your DNA strands aligning with this vibration, like keys turning in locks, one by one. Practice these 3 exercises daily. Not to fix yourself, but to unlock yourself. You don't notice the transformation at first, you feel it. Subtly. Quietly. Like your inner weather is changing. Your thoughts become less messy. Your chest feels lighter. You catch yourself breathing deeper. You start responding instead of reacting. You feel more grounded in conversations. More present in decisions. Less overwhelmed by small problems that used to consume you. Your creativity wakes up like a forgotten friend returning home. Ideas flow again. Your intuition speaks louder. You trust yourself more. You stop apologizing for your energy. You stop shrinking your voice. You stop dimming your emotions just to fit into someone else's comfort zone. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, you have a moment, maybe during a quiet morning or while sitting in your car, where you genuinely feel aligned. You look at yourself and realize, you're finally becoming the person your younger self always knew you could be. This isn't a miracle. It's remembrance. You're not evolving into someone new. You're returning to someone ancient. Once resonance awakens, you begin sensing something greater than personal transformation, purpose. Not a job. Not a career. A purpose. Something your soul has been carrying long before your mind caught up. You feel yourself drawn toward growth. Toward meaning. Toward creation. Toward connection. Your presence begins affecting people. Without trying. Without speaking. Without performing. You become a tuning fork of coherence. Your calm regulates others. Your clarity inspires others. Your alignment reminds others of their own forgotten frequency. This is your mission. Not to preach. Not to convince. But to resonate so authentically that your energy gives permission for others to rise. Quantum physics tells us that coherent fields influence incoherent ones. This means you don't just transform yourself, you transform every room you walk into. Your DNA becomes a beacon. Your presence becomes a signal. Your life becomes a ripple. Humanity doesn't heal through information. Humanity heals through resonance. And you, simply by awakening your frequency, become part of that healing. So if you felt lost, scattered, disconnected, or quietly aching inside, this is your reminder. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. Your frequency is simply waiting to rise again. Your next chapter won't begin with force. It will begin with sound. With resonance. With the vibration that calls your DNA back to the truth of who you are. When you're ready, The lost frequencies will be waiting.